So Freddy, obviously, we should start with Call the Wind, who ran not a bad race, was third in the Dubai Gold Cup. How do you see him?
Well, I was a bit disappointed by the way he ran. I think going on the left hand he didn't like it. He got unbalanced in the turn, lost his action, and that's where he lost the race, I think. Then afterwards he was alone on the middle of the track. The other were together, the other two. But he ran a good race, and the horse looks very well. The question is, are we going to Ascot or not? So we'll see. We'll talk with George Strawbridge and see what he wants to do. The horse is very well. I think he has improved, and he will still improve. I think he's still a very young horse. Hasn't run at 3, so he just started as a 4-year-old. And I wouldn't like to have a hard race in that Gold Cup where you can do a lot of harm to a horse if it's warm and hot, and so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll go to Ascot, or season I see her going to Deauville like I did last year, and then at the back end we have plenty of races for her.
She won her Group 1 over a mile. She's obviously proved she stays a mile and 2. So the Dispahan is a mile, 1 furlong and a quarter, I think, or 1850 metres. That's just about a perfect trip.
That's a perfect trip. So, and she likes Longchamp, and so that's where we're going.
And for sticking with the theme of last year's really, really good crop of 3-year-old fillies, you had Polydream, obviously, was sensational in winning at Deauville, and then was unlucky in the Prix La Forêt after that. How well has she done over the winter?
She's done very well. I'm very happy with her. We had a lot of problems, as you know, in America for the Breeders' Cup, all this. She was a very unlucky filly. I think she should have won the Prix La Forêt, and so I hope a lot of good things for her this year. I have her very well. I think she has improved. She looks very well. And if all goes well, we're running the Prix du Muguet on the 1st of May. And then the same afterwards. We'll see where we go to. The only question mark is, will she stay at a mile? She has a lot of speed. She ran over 7, even shorter trip in the Moist, I guess. So if she stays a mile, she has more options for her, of course. So we'll see.
And seeing her this morning, she looks, because she's obviously not a particularly big filly, but she looks like she's really strengthened up over the winter.
She has. She's put a lot of weight on, and she's very well. Her action is very good. I've been bothered by a knee. I mean, she's had a lot of problems as a 2-year-old, and so all this is behind us, I hope. So I think she can do something very good this year.
And then turning to this year's 3-year-olds, last year's 2-year-olds, Anador obviously was excellent, both in winning his maiden at Deauville and then the Group 3. And then he ran a good race in the Jean-Luc Lagardère, although possibly, maybe, I don't know if that was a slight disappointment for you or... Well,
of course, but you know, he was very fit in August. I wanted him to run well and win. And so in October, well, he was maybe not, he lost a bit of his influx, and you know. So I think that's the reason. I like the horse very much. I'm not gonna do any re-entry with him. I'll go straight for the French Guineas, the Poule d'Essai, because those re-entry races, they're very tough races, and sometimes you do, it's not a good thing.
You can leave your race in.
I'd rather run and go for that race.
And you know that obviously.
They do that in England very much. I mean, they do their re-entry in the Guineas.
Yeah.
In France, we don't do that, but I think it's silly. And as a jockey, I won the Poule d'Essai with a horse that did his re-entry in the race, and I think you can do that. So I'm going to try that.
And that will if all goes well, that will give you maybe one more race later in the year that you haven't used up.
The thing is, now with the French Derby shortened up, we'll see if he stays. That I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Will he be a miler or will he stay a mile and a quarter? It's not written in the book. I mean, that's not. It's not a sure thing.
No.
So we'll see.
But she was very, very good, Jordana Kearney. You must be looking forward to seeing her.
Absolutely, I like her a lot. She's running on Thursday, next Thursday, and doing a re-entry, and then after that we'll see where we go. But she's a nice filly. I think she's pretty good.
And she started over a mile, so presumably you'd be looking at kind of middle distances for her, sort of.
Yes, she will stay. She will stay a mile and a quarter and even a mile and a half, I think, later on. There's no doubt. No doubt. I hope she's an Oaks filly.
That would be nice.
We'll see.